The crime that instilled fear in the hearts of all French people for decades, with a 4-year-old child as its victim, the criminal was given the nickname the Crow. What makes this crime even more bizarre is the accusation of the child's mother for killing her son and the ugly revenge from his father. It began in 1984 with the death of Gregory Villemain and ended in 2017 with the suicide of the lead investigator in charge of the case, Jean-Michel Lambert. Let's not dwell on the introductions and start our story that occurred in eastern France, where Jean-Marie and Christine Villemain, parents of Gregory, had recently moved to a new home after Jean-Marie's promotion and appointment as the head of the company's factory workers. After they moved into the new house, their firstborn, Gregory Villemain, was born on August 24, 1980. The Villemain family's life was going smoothly and could not have been better until an event shook the course of the story. The family began receiving threats through phone calls and handwritten messages seeking revenge on Jean-Marie, but without specifying the reason. The threats continued for 4 years, becoming a routine for the family. However, on October 16, 1984, the shocking disappearance of Gregory occurred while he was playing in the front yard, witnessed by his mother. When she looked away for a moment, she was stunned to find him missing without a trace. This led to panic, a rush of fear, and a call to the police. The police arrived quickly, conducted investigations, searched the surroundings, but the mystery of the disappearance was solved the next day when the killer called Gregory's uncle, claiming to have kidnapped and killed the boy, throwing him into the Valognes River to seek revenge. The family initially didn't believe it. The next day, Christine found a letter that arrived at the same time Gregory was kidnapped, which says, "Hello boss, your money wouldn't bring back your son," presenting it as revenge. Shortly after, Gregory's body was discovered in the river, with his hands and feet tied and his face covered with a wool hat. This incident sparked fear across France, leading to the killer being dubbed the Crow, inspired by a movie with similar threatening methods. After a year-long investigation, the Handwriting Analysis Committee accused Gregory's cousin of writing those threatening letters, but no concrete evidence was found against him. Jean-Marie believed Bernard Laroche, Gregory's cousin, was the real killer due to intense jealousy over his new position. At the same time, the police made a perplexing decision, accusing Gregory's mother of his murder based on handwriting similarities and her last sight of him. Here is the mother who was pregnant with twins and went on a hunger strike for 11 days to protest, after which the police released her later due to the lack of evidence or motive to kill her son. Unfortunately, after Kristen's immediate release, she miscarried one of the twins and fell into a deep state of sadness that worsened after what the father did. What the father did was more desperate as he went to his cousin's workplace and shot him, causing his death. He was imprisoned for 5 years, but was released after serving 2.5 years for good behavior. The case remained unsolved, and the killer remained unidentified. The story resurfaced in 2017 with DNA samples taken from the child's jacket and saliva on the envelopes of the letters, yet all attempts failed. The investigation led to the questioning of most of the Villemain family, but all efforts were in vain. The story concluded with the first lead investigator's suicide due to pressure and criticism from the French public, leaving the case unsolved. Whether it was the family's jealousy of Jean or a factory worker who wronged him without anyone's knowledge, the reason remains unknown.